All right, we are outside today, a little something different again, but working on the El Camino, on the old 6.4. Now we all know that it's all patinaed up, and people always ask, well, how do you get it shiny? How do you get it that look? So we're gonna put on some stuff today, maybe talk about a little bit, little stuff called PENETROL. I'll show it to you here in a second. But to do this whole car, half an hour maybe. Anyway, so it's a nice glorious day out here for once. Right? See my cock up there? Anyway, it's a glorious day here after a few days of rain, wind. Ugh. Southern California, where are we going? It's springtime, baby. Let's go, let's go. So anyway, let me show you what I got. Take a walk with me. Let's go. So you can see it's a little faded right now. Tina's cut down a little bit. We are going to be using PENETROL. I put this on 2 times before. The first time that I did it came out great. Second time I did it, I think I did it when it was a little too cold. It wants it to be a nice 76 degrees or some crap like that. And it doesn't take much of this stuff at all. So you can see what I got here in this cup. That's going to cover this whole car, maybe even twice. So like I said, it only takes about a half an hour to put on. So I'm going to put on a little light coat over here. Let me get set up right here and then I'll show you how it goes. Let's go, let's go. Right, the first question is, how do you put it on? Well, you can brush it on or you can wipe it on. The first time I brushed it on and it came out all right. On the sides, like any brush marks all worked into each other, like self-leveled. The second time I did it with a, like a, whatchamacallit, damn microfiber towel. And I like that much better and it was a whole lot easier. So I dipped some in there right now. You want to give yourself a nice even coating. I'm going to repeat this. You can't see it really right now. Maybe right there you can. But trust me, when this is done, it's going to be a world of difference. So let me put this camera down and I'll get this half of the hood and I'll show you. Hopefully we can see a difference right there. All right, let's go. You never know. Guess what? We done going. I'm finding out, baby. All right, so I did the left half the hood already, and I wish that the camera, I hope the camera is picking it up, but there is a world of difference when you're looking at it in person. Between this side, again, I've done this side before a few months ago, to this side over here. It gives it that wet look, and you got to let it dry for about 6 months. No, not true. You let it dry see, on a nice day, let it dry like 24 hours or something like that. And it'll be dry to the touch. You can wash it, wipe it down. Nothing, right? No big deal at all. And then with that linseed oil and stuff like that, it stays a little oily for much longer than what this does. But yep. And it gets tacky. So yeah, you don't want to have a windy day. You get bugs and all kinds of shit stuck on there. Which the bugs do like the smell of this stuff anyway. So I've gone in here and you find creatures, you got to pick them off, and there's some legs in there, right? It's death proof, but you got to be sitting in that seat in order for it to work. So anyway, like I said, you can do this entire car. I'm gonna do all the blue, I'm gonna do everything here, and I'll probably be done in 30 minutes, and then I'll let it sit. It's beautiful California day. Let's go, let's go. All right, so yeah, took me maybe 20 minutes, a little bit longer, because old man Spike over there, it's getting old, and he was inside in the house over there, he's barking and barking. I thought he couldn't get up, so I had to go keep checking on him. But anyways, you can't tell a whole lot, I guess, right now, because I say I've done it before, so it had a little bit of that sheen on it, but it has that wet look. And I say it'll dry like that. Like I said, look at this old boy down here. And it'll dry like this too, and it'll be dry to the touch. You can wash it, do whatever, and it gives it on the shiny part, on the slick part, it gives it that wet look. On this, where it's a little more rough, a little more patinaed, because this is right 40 some years old of that stuff right there. It gives it like a satin finish, but it looks fantastic. Going down, let's see, I was in that little bit that I showed you that I had in that cup. I did the entire car. It gives it just that nice wet look, especially on the smooth surfaces, really wet look. The one problem that you will have if you don't watch it. Like during the winter, let's say I parked this thing underneath a canopy and didn't come out here after rain and some water got on it, so some bubbles will get in it. And you can wet sand all this stuff off, but I'm not about that life. Just gave the car a little bit more character, in my mind anyway. Like I say, you can wet sand it off. I did it on the tailgate just to see how much it would do, and it'd be just like wet sanding a whole car. I say I don't know if that linseed oil does the same thing or what, but I know that linseed oil doesn't keep the shine for as long as what this does. They say you have to do this maybe twice a year, and it'll have that bitchin' sheen. Any coats that you get, like I say, I did use the microfiber towel again this time. Used a little bit more of that stuff, the PENETROL, than if I was to use a brush, I guess. With the brush, you maybe put it on a little bit thicker. But just like this, I can wait for it to dry, and then tomorrow I can even hit it with another coat if I wanted to get into, like I say, you know, because the patina back here is, it's true life patina right there. There's no replicating that stuff. And wear a glove, because my hands are all sticky, just like after I get done visiting Rich's mom. I get that sticky icky. If the car's wet, just like Rich's mom. How many people named Rich are looking at their mom right now saying, what do you know this guy? Anyways, a quickie. Just like, well, again, it's PENETROL. Like I say, you couldn't see the difference on the Elko, but look right here on the boat trailer. See that wet spot? You know whose mom that is. But anyways, that's the difference that it makes on an old patina faded paint, and brings it, just darkens it up, gives it that nice deep look. Yay. All right, you never know unless you go, and don't muck with that duck, baby. Death Proof is on track. Springtime, let's go. All right, so that's gonna be the quickie for today. Anyways, hope you like it. Like, subscribe. Thank you everybody who's done so thus far. Truly means the world. Got my cock right there. Glad you stuck around. Anyways, PENETROL on the old 64. Getting ready for summertime, baby. Let's go. Till the next time. I've already done said it, but let's go again.